Thank you for having me.
Yo.
Actually, no. Thank you for coming to me.
I want all the juice, bro. Nigga, I want everything.
And then there was this boy I was crushing on. So that's how I knew it's definitely to call you.
How
You're
old were
definitely
you?
gay. I was doing grade 2.
Are you serious? Season 1, you start off uSchelo to Mshilu Tiyo. Next thing, I Konomi Lumihlal, as you call him. Season 2, I'm engaged. Kanjani? All in 1 year.
Broke up with Mihla, thank God. And then I went to Cape Town to visit him. Umuntu abantu vele kuqanga edolo wak-engage. I got engaged at a very early stage of our relationship, so and I was not ready. I said yes out of excitement because it's like it's the first time.
Your mother said to you that from you. Is that something that you truly wanted, or is it something that you just feel like you need to do for your mother?
I've decided to be numb about the relationship him and like we are at Big Brother, me and my fiance, but she was giving people like bad vibes, and here and we buka on the venue, on the event. And then I was like, I'm not the only one, I'm not the second one, I'm not the third one, probably I'm not the fifth one. Like everyone is talking about this.
Last season.
Smash.
This is the podcast about nothing with your host, Leo Black, the unfiltered voice.
Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Podcast About Nothing, and I am here with a special guest, and you know I go by the name of Bafana and aka Leo Black, and today we are here to bring you another exciting episode of Podcast About Nothing. And today, as I said, we have an exciting guest, and we have a very, very intriguing conversation we're going to be having today, as we have someone who probably going to be exciting for you. Today we have a reality star, socialite, influencer, and a business owner. We have, none other than Uchiko Chicken, Sibonelo Mhlongo, kancane wagcine wavela, KWANJOMANE. How's it, my brother?
Hi, how's it?
I'm good.
Thank you for having me.
Yo.
Actually, no. Thank you for coming to me. Because you're in my space.
Yeah, bro. Hey.
That's what's nice about podcast and nothing.
Yeah.
About nothing.
Yeah.
Because you get to come to people.
Yeah.
And us going to you guys because you're
Exactly. Planning and everything. I think noma nizama ukubonwa noma nisabukubona ama fans.
No, it's just
myself.
You just get tired of going outside because social anxiety. We go through all those things.
For someone who's very hyper like yourself, you have social anxiety.
Hyper.
Okay.
I have to tell myself, okay, man, Chico, go.
Exactly.
switch on the switch.
It doesn't get switched off the mids.
Get switch off, Pela, but I'm gonna just hyper because I'm very quiet.
You're quiet.
Yeah.
You don't come across, because like every time I've encountered you, you always like live.
Every time I have to meet someone, I have to switch on the light to go to you're live.
So in a sense, like when you're on your own, like chilling indoors, you like to yourself, you're thinking.
I'm always in my room.
Really?
Like, all the time.
That's me actually. Like
since you came.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you.
It's hot today, guys. It's literally hot. And it's hot like hell. Anyway, I'm happy that we finally got to meet after numerous postponements. You know. But it's finally happened, and that's what I'm saying. It's
are you talking about the podcast, or are you talking about us meeting?
Nah, obviously we've been meeting on Endaweni. I saw you last Saturday. We've been seeing each other for a while, but I'm just like, for this podcast, we've been like we've been meaning to have this, and we've been talking about it. There's something that's actually going to happen there,
yes.
But I'm finally glad that we finally made time to actually have this, because I've been meaning to have this, and it's finally happened. And yeah, man, it's gonna be an interesting show, because there's a couple of questions that I have for you, and Luma, it's a conversation. Ngabi deep, ngabi labantu vethu ba go TV. Yeah, TV, but ungabi one. They give PR answers. I want all the juice, bro. Nigga, I want everything.
So that's how you chose me, because I'm my weakest link.
Not really, but Maybe.
No.
No. It will overpower me.
Exactly.
And she was just like,
I could never interview my
about
mom.
like she can like.
I could never interview
no,
that
I was
woman.
just like, I can't. Anyway, I'm just so happy. When I came to you, you lied to me. No, I don't have it. I'm go chicken. Then I hear Usbonelo.
I forget.
How do you forget your government name? How do you forget your birth name?
The last time I used that name, or the last time I've heard that name was in high school, or in varsity, and that was it. I've always been chicken, so I want people to keep on calling me chicken because I've fallen in love. Like, I've fallen in love with the name chicken.
Yeah, it's very different, bro. Like nobody can ever decide or think of calling a human being a chicken.
Yeah, right.
It's very rare.
Even though I've heard of a few manje about chicken, I'm like, oh really?
But there's only one Chico.
Yeah, there's only one Chico. Obviously,
I get but there's only one.
Definitely. How?
Quick, I'm like Chico. Come on, John. Like let's start there. Like maybe since we're talking about it, like chicken.
Oh my god. My mom was pregnant.
Sure.
And she was pregnant with chicken dust.
Yeah, chicken dust.
Chicken dust.
Sure.
Chicken dust. Bye.
Yeah.
Then her friends were like, hey, chicken. I think it's about chicken. My mom was like, oh hell no, I was about chicken ganyam. And then her friends named me chicken before I was born. So by the time I was born, I sang chicken vein. So from Ukula I'm chicken everywhere.
Chicken. That's crazy. Sometimes people get called by names even when of what I was always and this was one.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy things.
But I didn't know it was gonna be a prophecy of greater things that are coming my way. Good say okay, chicken lo simplanta manje. It's chicken that's gonna be chicken or manje. So I took it as a blessing. That's why I want people to call me chicken because it was a prophecy that was prophesied when I was still unborn.
Yeah, it's very. That's the power of the tongue. The things that you say in hindsight, they literally come to fruition and you become something that in about bizarre.
True.
So that's
not
why
that I'm a chicken. But I'm loved by many
chickens.
No.
Let's take it back a bit. I know right now that we see on television every Thursday on Mzantuetu or on KWANJOMANE. That is probably the story right now. But I want to take it back. Like Chicken it's a cool. Who was he? Like Kubanu Chicken. Like which one you're about to tell us? Maybe it's Puli album. We see yours. If Thomas like who is Chicken? Like why we want chickens? It's a cool.
Oh, Chicken was a very problematic child, man. Very cooler. I used to if I go through my albums now, I'm half naked. And that's my fight to the production. Why you always half naked? Why always half naked? Shoot. So I've always been that kid. People sing papile and cooler.
Sure.
But I've always been out there and I've always wanted to be known. Turn the attention. I'm dramatic, I think I've always known I'm gay in a way because even though I was in denial, feeling gay, but I always known I'm gay. But I grew up here in Umlazi, Afunda Lana, and then I went to Cape Town. Gefunda Kona, my primary school, grade 4, Cape Town, because my mom moved. And then when I was Landa, Sakula Kona. Finished my grade 7. I came back because I was tired of Cape Town. Then
how did you get tired of Cape Town? The place looks like a dream, bro.
Not everywhere. Yeah, not
okay,
everywhere.
now that you say that.
Not everywhere. Cape Town got from Kukule to Weinberg. Okay, that's when Kaluba no ke lapho. And moving there, you're going back to the Bundus because in Bilofuthi Shire again. Now we're going to Inyanga East and you get to see these gangsters and whatever. So it was really a lot for a youngster to see that, So I came back and ngafunda la eMzwamandla, finished there and then I qala at Briatech. thinking ukuthi phela I know ngiyi-engineer ngoba vele esikoleni bengifunda engineering.
Yeah.
Hayi sangishaya isikole lapho, hayi mase ngishaya isikole lapho ngonza ayikho lento le. Suka lapho ngayonza fashion design ayangixaka ngoba phela ngithanda ifashion. Hayi phela la abathi hayi ngivele ngiyidlalele ngiyile call center. So Chicken has always been that muntu njengoba usithanda uzama into ezintsha all the time, you know. I've always been running around like a headless chicken.
So you're not afraid to start something and try something, and that is very commendable.
Yeah, if it fails, it fails.
Yeah, because a lot of us are very like stuck in a box because maybe we just know that one thing, and we fear if we leave that box, we're gonna fail. And when we fail, guys, you get a lesson. True. And you know earlier it's okay that didn't work out, you know. But it's quite interesting that you've been moving around and then you finally settled back like Mlazi, and the family moved back, all of you moved back, and then you started in Shama video go social media. How did that came about?
Yeah, I feel like we were very privileged to get seen because I don't think ukuthi mangibukubheka manje.
Yeah.
If ngibukama content creators manje,
sure,
they are doing amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think we would have made it if Asenzang at that particular time.
Yeah.
Reason being, we started our content ngesikhathi COVID. So everyone is home and everyone is bored. The only thing they could think of is buy data and just be online.
Yeah.
Right? That's the only thing they were able to do. So it's in the content it started from there. You know, sure. I said to myself, okay, this woman is very loud, very funny. I've once posted guy and stories. I mean, people love her. So if I could film her, post a video, open Klambi page, maybe people will receive us very well.
Yeah.
But also thinking what's engage, I know these things they take time, like for you to grow and whatever, for you to gain followers. I got Klambi page, and then I started videoizing her. Like when that's the first video that we did. Trust me, that video went viral. I was like, Kanjani, because this is our first video. And it's my first page in Ivulayo. And then starting to hear the video audio, Idala go Cozy FM. I'm like, but this thing is big in 3 days.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. So that means and then I told my mom, sis, now she was so excited. I thought I was just what the hell are you doing in my Dumba because I'm happy. Yeah. But when actually young and you took it far, and then people are receiving me very well. You know, let's continue with this thing. I was like, okay, cool, let's continue. So that's how everything started. Like, yeah, no, she thinks everything is money.
It's about money.
Yeah. In our own world.
So now, like your skits, if I may call them, like it's bro. Like, so all of that was just like real.
That's the nice thing about us. Not really. As I feel like people receive a different perspective. Good phone, I'm a skate, and then when they see me, because they were expecting me to be with chicken on TV, or
social media, yes.
Right before the TV. So for me, but what people loved about us is that our content was raw.
Yeah,
I would do something, and then I would say, as in, let's shoot this thing, but also I'm mad at you. So I'm shy on the video. So show good, yes, even though young Primanda is but it's also content for people to see the rawness of our content. So I think that's how people just received and liked us.
Yeah, it wasn't forced, it wasn't rehearsed, it wasn't that, because there's other upside of content creation where, like, you know, only see the premium quality, like the overly edited.
Always kept it on a cell phone.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to take it as far as camera taking different views.
Yeah.
I want to this thing is like planned and whatever, because we don't plan our content. My mom will be like, I have a content, let's shoot. It's like, shoot one. Hey, camera roll fast. Go. You get about I script nothing and I spell a you get color man. So in the back cameras we start happening.
Yeah.
So we don't need those things. We've always kept it ever since the time of COVID-19. We've kept it on a cell phone till today.
Oh, that's insane, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's you can't buy that anyway, actually, you know.
Exactly.
That means like you guys have like real relatable stories, and
true,
as a family, like when you look at you, we see like a family that's because no best dead there. So
exactly.
But there was
a
never
lot of people can relate.
Yeah, like best dead there about deal and fair to you come back late, you come back or booing every weekend is you know that, and it's gonna be in shit anyway. So like when you see something like that, it's come across and like, oh, okay, it's very very funny. At the same time, it's actually like, oh,
it's what we
it
have
goes
lived.
down in other families
Yes.
as well. So now the idea of like, okay, let's take it further. Let's push it. Let's now take it to Go TV. Like, who plans that idea? Remember, I had, if I know the executive producer on my podcast earlier on.
Yeah.
I think kind of told the story, but I want to hear from your perspective, because you say Ukele pays because the only time he knew was about like when you guys like you posted on social media and everything. But I want to know, like, from the rawness of it all, like, what are you not worried people will not be skeptical? I'm like, it's just a family. What planted that seed for you to actually want to push it forward?
Well, for me, because I was the one like handling all the social media platforms, and so when I saw Ukuthi Growth Theory 2 is growing fast and Gabonu Taibus Yakula and people are receiving us very well, I would go through like comments of people. The way they relate to our content, they'll be like, oh my god, we need a reality show from this family. We need a reality show from this family all the time. Like, trust me, every time I post a video, I would find more than 10 comments saying the same thing about a reality show. And then for me, now it was very difficult because I did not know where to go. Remember, I'm clueless. I'm new at this thing. I don't know anything. Even editing and Giazi. I'm starting to work with like big brands already. And I'm working with these brands and they love the rawness yet. We don't edit anything. Everything is raw and people like it. Now, we want to take it to TV because our followers like that and they want that, you know.
That,
For me, it was difficult. I started with Emoja Love. And there's a friend of mine, or ex-friend of mine, I would say, or seventh of Emoja Love. Why cameraman were on. So at that time, they were shooting Ukoko's Koten.
Okay.
So he was bragging about it to me because he knew how much I wanted the reality show. And he's like, yeah, Boga shoot Ukoko's Koten and whatever. And I don't think yours will ever be approved, you know. So that, for me, like, oh fuck, I can do that. For the sake you say I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna actually do it, you know. And I told Ukoko's Koten about that. Ukoko's was like, I'm done with those people. So I just decided, okay, I'm clueless. I don't know what to do. I've already pitched to Moja Love. I don't know what else to do. And then I just posted on Facebook after some time. Guys, I know go to the show. We're gonna try by all means go to see told the show since Nifuna, and then we'll take it from there. But otherwise, namang na clue at this point. Hi, I post yahamba nangempela. Ekseni, I woke up to a message on Messenger from one of the production people, Lapana Divandile, which was a gift at that time. His left man. Who gift to him was like, Yazin Chiko, Mina, I'm gonna try and help you if you show about this thing. We can draft a proposal. Don't worry, everything is gonna be free. And then draft a proposal and send it to the channel and we'll see. Trust me, I did not believe it because it was a long process. That process was long. From, I think it started in February, March, but everything was started in December. That means everything was approved in October, and then the preparations or whatever, and then we started shooting in December. So you can imagine the process. I even thought it's never gonna happen. But if you are destined for it, I believed.
Yeah, when the dream is for you, bro, it knocks all the doors and then it doesn't get in. So it's a quite an inspiring story to that. And then now you were starting with your own cell phones in Makaya with your whole family. Now we see you on TV, like with your family and everything. But like now, how has that been like for you now being on the screen, like Sumanjo Bonagala every Thursday? How's that for you?
I don't know about others, but I think I'm kind of different. Every time I want something deeply and I finally get it, for me it's not even a shock. I don't become shocked. It's like, oh yeah, I deserve that. You know, for me it's like, oh yeah, I deserve that. So if like I always never thought to go see how I would react when I see myself or when I finally see myself on TV, which I never thought. But since it's something that did not come by surprise, I worked for it. I show whatever. I worked for it. I had to go through things for it. I had to write proposals for it. I had to sweat for it. So when it finally happened, I was like, yeah, I deserve that.
Yeah, we
you
didn't
know?
just like
Even though
around.
yes, I
It
didn't.
wasn't
Yeah,
just,
no.
You know,
It wasn't just a silver platter. I worked for it. So when it came, I was like, yeah, that's well done, Chico, well done. So I'm not that time to say, oh my God, I'm on TV. Even though yes, it has changed my life. Kakulu, I don't want to lie, it has changed my life. Kakulu. Like more people are just liking us more because now they can go in depth of our family and getting to know us better. You know, more than just knowing us from SKITS and and also it opens doors for you in terms of I left my job and because I left my job last year July, but you know. So it means it has been opening doors for me. So I've forever be grateful for the opportunity.
You live your whole life behind because it's something you've been working for.
True.
So it's like in terms of you as a person now, I feel like I feel like I need to you pointed it out that when you were young you literally kind of knew that you were like gay. You didn't like other kids. So we're gonna tap into that a little bit right now. But in terms of what now is like when because I think the most viral video that came out, so like, can you take us, what was your mama referring to? Were you like coming out to her at that time, or were you have you ate already, or what was the
well, that's not the video that traded more. But
okay. But I think that one now.
yeah.
You get what I mean?
Because it started with people love that, it trended. So now when we have gigs, so that when we had been booked for a gig, so the one of the requirements was for us to promote that gig. So now, it was me, Mamkulu, and I.
Sure.
So I've bought Mamkulu, boots for that festival.
Okay.
And then Uma does not want to wear those boots, and Mamkulu is busy pressurizing it. I was my boots, and then my mom got angry. She was like, "Yazin, So then people cut that part, the other part, and then they took that so that it could also benefit them, like on their own things. We have to smash.
Because you know what, like if he could go now, I think the only thing you can hear is that part. You can't find
yes,
thing,
exactly.
You know? The whole thing, I don't know if you can find. I try to find
you
it.
Can,
I'm just like
on my
get
page,
the whole context.
It's way back. Yeah, it's way back.
Yeah, no, but I just wanted to know, like, if it's, I'm sure, being a gay man, election is something that probably like frowned upon a lot, and now we are cool. We are born. I know that there's some changes about me. I'm not like the other guys. I don't like girls. So like how did you like figure that out? So, okay, no, I am this person and I like this person and I want to live like this person, not shy away from it, because a lot of people are shying away from it.
True.
Because I even, like in season 1, you were talking with the guys that you were dating, they were still not coming out because they were scared of whatever the situation. You even explained it like in detail on season 1. But like I want to know, like how was it for you in a journey to like coming out as Uchiki?
I'm gonna start back, but I'm gonna just phrase lap. My uncle, way back when I was still in primary, my uncle used to have a dance class like again, with guys only.
Which
right?
uncle? The one that says you again, like season 1.
No. My mother's sister.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Okay.
He used to have dance classes, so he was a dance master at that time.
Okay.
And then there was this boy I was crushing on, so that's how I knew it's definitely to call you.
How old were you?
Gay. I was doing grade 2.
Are you serious?
If not grade 3. Yes.
Okay.
So I was very young. And then that's when I saw, like, I would never miss that session. I knew very well so that's how I knew I was gay, because I used to have a crush on that guy. Now growing up, obviously there are signs of gay, but also now I'm in denial, because obviously this thing is new and yes, but it's and I'm scared at that particular time way back because also means what the hell, you know. So I started dating girls and like playing around with girls. Trust me, I dated girls. I got tired, But I think everything started when I was at the high school where I was at, and then I was dating a girl in grade 9. And then the other guy came emusha eskoleni and he was gay, and he approached me, and then gamqom, and then
so you cheated.
Yeah, I cheated.
Oh, okay.
But now, in the process of Minkumane Rumfana, now I don't want things to come out, you know. So every time I'm with this girl, I used to imagine this guy, you know. So it used to be very awkward for me. Okay. And then I decided one day, no, let me just sit down my mother. So by and I and then when we got the blessings from my mom, I just do not care about everything else, you know, because once you receive those blessings from your parents, trust me, nothing else matters. Now that guy, what he did was he came to assembly at that time. He grabbed the mic. Oh no, the girl came and grabbed the mic because the girl found out which we were dating. And then the girl told everyone in my school, hey, I'm gay. So you can imagine the bashing.
She helped you.
Trust me, she did. I always say she did.
But she was not realizing it. She was trying to embarrass you.
Exactly. So for me, it was very difficult because now in Gefunde Lokshin, it's called it's ghetto and Mzamanda is very ghetto. So now people would be bashing me and whatever. But I'm also grateful for the teachers because they used to love me. But in Cape Town, Afrikaans, English. I'm the only one that knows English here, anyways. That was like a particular time. So it's a bang time, and they were very protective over me. No, you're not gonna be doing that to this child and whatever. Every time I get protected, and I'm like they're always protected until like as one of the people about they're gonna fight for gays is school, and then gays started coming in school, and then I started accepting myself. But it's okay, being gay is not a bad thing actually. Once you've accepted a car, nothing else matters, trust me.
Because I think the most important thing is finding yourself, like
true,
live your truth. Because I think the more you hide yourself, the more you don't you get to live.
Because vela man bazokhuluma whether you like it or not.
But like so, even that sing abantu who seem like we're normal, like
exactly,
we're still not perfect.
Exactly.
So obviously, like if you're gonna now like be scared of coming out because you see what they're gonna judge you, they judge even the normal people that they classify as normal, you know?
Exactly. Like come to think of it, when I stubborn, oh my god, I'm like honestly I've become comfortable with that word so bad. I just fell in love with it. You have to love this thing. If I same thing with being
because
gay.
You need to embrace it.
Embrace it, love it. Exactly.
I like your mentality because it's also like taking what people deem as the negative and making the positive out of it. Because like when people want to classify you as something because you probably have it or you living with it and everything, like, no, this is my gift. I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna live with it and then actually turn this negative you guys see as a positive. And trust me, people like that, they always flourish. They always flourish. And then the how come low? I'm like this is not your God's, like this is not your world. This is God's plan, right? So the God's plan supersedes everybody's plan, and no man had seen it. So another thing that I want to know, I feel like maybe the most maybe something maybe it kind of maybe was made it easy for you was coming out to your mother because she accepted you. Like, did you, like, when you speak to her, like, find it difficult to tell her? Because you know Marco, sometimes she can shout at you, she can be very like difficult, but when it came to that, she's like, maybe, how was it? How was she when you approached her?
She wasn't shocked. That's what I know. She wasn't shocked, and that's what I always tell people that come to me. Say, oh my God, I'm going through this and don't know how to tell my parents. My mother told me, which I've always known, like, what the hell are you doing? You know, even within Togo, that's like the words that she gave me and gave us. So that's what I always tell people who say, come on, your parents know. But it's your
truth.
Yes, you know. When I'm in but I know you're gay, whatever. But until we know accept right, Then, but for my mom, she was very cool.
Was it because now she like she's not like a heterosexual person, she's also bisexual? Because why?
I think so, because growing up vele my mom was dating a lady. Mina nje ngikhula nje ngazi ukuthi ubaba wami njena umfazi thizeni because vele ngakhuliswa abafazi abawu2. And then, you know, I think everything for me became normal. Ukuthi uma ngimtshena vele she would understand. And everything nje biyenzeka, because at that time she was dating girls throughout, and then she started dating a guy when after SNDC because one thing that and then she was like, oh my god, I'm straight, and then she met this guy, and then released where he was born. And then after that my mom was like, oh no, I'm back.
Like I never left.
Exactly. So now people think this thing I can't imagine because now she has a younger son. No. Me nukuphila kwami nje ngathi ngikhula vele sengiqala ukubona izinto. My mom was dating a girl. Ever since then, she just started changing nje simdala, but John babalizwe, and then she was like, no, I'm back, and I'm back edlozini, and I'm back, and I'm beautiful. She never came back after that.
So in fact, like a lot of things happened on season 1. Let's go back to KWANJOMANE right now.
Yeah,
a lot was going on there. Your life, it's fast.
I feel like me movie.
It's like
I just wanna die young.
It's a bullet train.
Because people that live like me die young.
But season 1, you start off uschelu to mshilu tiyo. Next thing, you
even know the name.
I had to do my research. Come on. And then you're just like, I know you singly done or whatever is like whatever. Don't because you're even sitting here.
Yeah.
Like behind us, yeah. And next thing, I Kunumihlal, as you call him, and people didn't like him, ne? Like your friends, your sister, they didn't like him. Next thing, next thing is Aibo. Season 2, I'm engaged. Kanjan. All in 1 year.
It's not 1 year.
It sounds like it's 1 year because it's like a lot is happening.
No. You have to think of like what's sexual training. The reality life now outside.
You said December, so I'm counting December the year before last year, right? 2022.
Yeah.
It's December 2023 this year.
And I dated Umihla December 2022 on the 25th when production took a break.
Okay.
So when they came back for a break in January, we were already in a relationship with Umihla.
Okay.
And then we finished shooting. Me and Mihla broke up in February. And then it showed Yakalango July.
Sure.
I was in a very new relationship by then.
You see what I'm saying? You watching yourself with Joel with another man. What do you say?
Yo, Sana.
You see? Like it's crazy. Man, like
I know, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Your life is literally. But listen, I'm like you, bro. That's the thing I say. I move on too quick.
Yeah. I mean,
I move on too quick. I don't have time to heal. I don't have time to just like give that other person time to. What am I moaning for? What am I?
Oh, Satan.
Jeez, sorry.
Relationship.
Exactly, and that's the thing I always say. Now I'm very too, and my thing is engaged with name. I mean, I think that the next relationship, Ayoba serious, things being shut within 6 months again.
Yeah. Knowing you,
because I want to be
knowing you, yeah.
Because I'm not being it to. So that's why I'm just like, yeah, no, Uchiko, yeah, is like me. So now, we left season 2 knowing that Ene Untogo had said, boy, magabai. So, like, did you even try to hush things up with him or
with who? With him?
With me, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. Give us.
There was a fight. There was a huge fight. A very huge fight that can involve a lot of people. My family, his family, it involved his friends, it involved a lot of people. Our fight was very huge, you know. It didn't even ended up on social media. So our breakup was like, okay, I feel like it's Tandanile, Nandi, and then it came a point where you just cross the boundaries, and when's a deal breaker, you know. For me, I have my own deal breakers. If you cheat, like for instance, if you beat me up, you know. So now he first cheated and then he beat me up. So it did like I forgave him on the cheating.
So you were not lying when you said when he was going, he worked out on you. So like if I'm blind and I'm blind, shy.
Yeah, I was not lying.
So you kind of knew what was gonna happen.
Yeah. So hindsight. I think that's why maybe most people was very scared of him because but I honestly really did love him, even though like other people just did not love him as much as I did. Yeah. You know. So even I'm differences
like went down here, but no.
So it was a matter of no love lost because no man's sakuluma even. Okay. No love lost, but iba grand, you know. I just wanna
cut our losses.
Because you deal break you can lay a hand on me, no never. So kanjalo. And then
I want a creepy boo like
I don't want to badmouth him.
I'm not badmouthing him. I'm just saying the way red flags and signs and
he was a good guy. That guy he was a very good guy. Trust me.
He's soft spoken. I think he just keep it to himself.
Yeah.
But he doesn't take shit. That's what I kind of get.
I'm one of the danger. If you're gonna make dinner, go say I'm usunethi make dinner. Usunethi make dinner. Ibo wafilme ucubungu ngathi ngiyawubamba uqashuka lento leyo kubamba khona because abathi uyangithanda nomfana lona yazongilethela McDignity la. He was a very good guy. Ukuthi nje shame he had his own things that he was going through at that particular time that he was still dealing with,
and I think also
didn't have to involve
and
me.
I also think it's what maybe something maybe, you know, when you're dating someone and everybody around them, they don't like really acceptive of you, it kind of makes it difficult for you to just like
let go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you just feel like, how are these people not
seeing what I'm seeing?
You know,
exactly.
Like, why are they like this?
And the moment more,
yeah. Impilo injalo nje mfethu. So nje vele kube njalo uthi bekwenzeka into enjalo umuntu uthi hayi na remember guys mfethu they don't everybody utojola naye osondele naye vinathi hayi akakufundi abakufundi.
Yeah.
Vona ngathi uthele ngihamba udlise ngoplastic. He's so not serious, man. Guys, I'm sorry. This guy's not serious. He's just, he's full of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
Did you just smoke a joint, man? Because why? Why am I laughing?
Screw you, bro. You know yourself. Okay, back to you, bro. Like, how in season 2 you come out and tell us that you're engaged.
Yes.
You've literally moved on and upgraded and just started living another life as a fiance now, not as a boyfriend.
Yeah.
How does that happen, bro?
Broke up with Misha, thank God, and then
no shade, bro.
I'm still finding like I wouldn't say healing because I was still like trafficking other people here and there, you know. I mean, I don't heal, okay. So now, but then this guy comes back. Couldn't find him on Facebook for years, but I needed that attention, you know. And then finally, he reaches back. When he reaches back, I say, "No, I'm coming to Durban for Ilentunjan. I have leave, so I'm coming to Durban. I might just wanna see you." I'm like, "Oh, really? Getting a message from this guy? Okay, cool. Hi, Nangampela. We meet." And then instantly I just fell in love with this guy. I was like, oh my God, he's the same person as ngimbona on my pictures for these years. And then, but when I meet this guy, he's just a nice guy compared to the messages I've been reading this Zamnai.
Yeah.
Because he was not a nice guy when we were talking, you know.
Yeah.
And then I asked him out on a date. He said actually, he wants to spend the day with me and my friends on the day. I was like, okay, cool. Went to our friends and we had like a few drinks. The next day, the nigga told me he loves me. I'm like, I man.
The next day.
Literally the next day of us meeting.
From not trying to talk to you to jumping to say I love you.
I guess the time he said he was coming to Durban,
okay. Like the conversation progressing.
Yes, it's progressing. So now when meeting, it's like, okay, now since we're just meeting, and then the following day is like, oh my god, I want to try this thing with you, you know?
Okay.
I was like, really? Okay, cool. Me in my mind, I do last time because velang last nami velu 2 months ngidonsa kanzima ngodizila ngisafuna lutho dampa lento le shaya phansi ngeqolo phume ngiphele, you know. But with him it was so different. I don't know, he just came here, he understood my mentality, he understood my ways. Wavulwa ngoba I wavulwa ngoba because I went to Cape Town to visit him. Umuntu abantu vele waguqa ngedolo wak-engage once angisayindawo ke la. True. About the time kunamabhokobhoko was my engagement day. I don't even know what I was namabhokobhoko but ngivele ngikhumbula lo suku. That day kunamabhokobhoko Springboks.
Yeah, this was last year November.
Yeah. I was in Cape Town. Athe wina nje wabeguqa umfana abantu. Ngabe nami ngisazothi no kanjani abantu bonke bejabula la. Ngathi nje yes. But also I've just fallen in love with him every day because he just understands me. He's my best friend. He's my best friend more than my lover. Okay. Yeah.
Then now, considering how short it is, like, then now, how does it coming to your family? How do they react to this whole news?
Oh shit! I don't hide things. Like they knew we were dating the time he was still here in Durban. So,
but I don't think they thought you're gonna get engaged.
Yeah, they didn't think because they didn't know shame. So when them finding out, it was like, what she call engaged? We shall see. I shall see because definitely it's not gonna last because now but they are tired of me introducing my boyfriends to them.
Yeah.
Okay, now musha. Pelo 2 months to konomunye futhi senhlwena lo hayi the parents get tired and family members get tired of you introducing different people
and it was umthatha no the other one nomuza kubaba
exactly, you know, so they get tired
because like you want to meet the one that's also your call
exactly. So with this one, I just wanted to do things differently. Even Asekaka Baba Mamas, unless they saw the videos. Yeah. They don't know him. They know there's umfana look too so I'm like, who's my friend? But they don't know I'm actually engaged to him. You know, like them finding out was more of hey, we shall see because I as Tembi. But as time went by,
your reputation doesn't support you now. Go back.
Yeah, I don't blame them. Like I honestly don't blame them. Even now on this relationship, I was like, we're not even gonna last 2 months with this guy, definitely, because he's too soft, he's too loving. If you're too soft for me, you know.
But you left him though, so
yeah, because one shy but yeah, you know. Yeah, you know. I want those things. So when I coach things, so things is very soft. He wants to speak about things. He wants to. So at first I was so fucking bored. God, this guy's gonna bore the hell out of me as well.
At least America, like me.
But I just like the fact that he got to understand me. Yeah. And then I was like, okay, let me just get to understand this guy. The moment I got to understand him was the moment I started loving him more, you know. So that's why we're just best friends now.
Yeah, I think that's the key, bro. Like, so many people are so self-absorbed, and I'm glad that you went out of your way to try and to get to know the other person. Because some people, that's a very good date. Someone to relationship. That's when you put all the energy, the efforts, and everything.
True.
And they just come sit and they be like, I'm emotional with the beauty and whatever. Take pictures.
They don't bring anything to the table besides the bush, honestly.
Exactly, and it's just so draining and exhausting, and the isn't there, bro, like anymore. So now when you announced to your family, hey mom, I'm engaged. They see.
I didn't even announce.
You didn't.
I didn't announce. I posted. So now I posted and Gavwang gave the N from my mom. She's like, "What the hell?" Amalobolo, please. Yeah, that's my mother. But yeah, I didn't announce. I didn't tell anyone. I just posted.
Yeah.
Because we had the family from that side. Yeah, so at the time I was still in Cape Town. Because we formed like a family friends. You know that side. My mom's family friends. Mm-hmm. They were there and on the day of us like getting engaged. So they were very supportive as well. You know. But on this side of my family, they were very excited as well. Even though like it was a bit of a shock. Because really getting engaged. Oh.
Already, you know.
It's fair, it's fair, it's okay. Guys, don't worry. But yeah, here I am
right
pushing, now.
Bro. You've been pushing. Yeah.
Honestly, like I didn't know we're gonna reach this far even.
Mm-hmm. So, he has met both sides of your family here in Cape Town. Have you met his family?
Yeah, I've met his family. He has such a nice, cool mother. He has a family here.
Oh, okay.
He's originally from Durban, yeah. He's just in Cape Town for work.
For work, all right. Okay.
So I met his family. They're very loving, very nice. I just, I don't know.
Yeah,
but
I think it's normal.
Yeah,
right?
It should be normal.
You can't be.
I feel like, no one. I just feel like there's no other family like my family. You know, he doesn't understand when I tell him this because he's like, but I'm always at your home. And you want me to be free when I'm at your home. Yes, and your family makes me free. But whenever I say come to my house, you don't become free. It's different because my family is kind of different than your family. You know, my family is unique. My family is different, you know. They'll make you free. You
don't get a family like this.
Yeah. So with your family, it's like, I don't know what to expect. But even though I know that they love me and accept me and they want me to visit even if things which will never happen. And well, I don't know, but not now. Yeah, but imagine why.
But I do get you because Namfe to like I was once introduced. Hey, bride, it was awkward. No matter how I'm like,
no,
sure. Even no matter and she'd say come through. I'm like, it's not. I just have that. I think sometimes we have that respect for that.
True.
So, and anyway, bro, like we saw you buying a ring, so you're planning to propose to him as well on the season, right? But you're buying a ring. You can't buy a ring because not good said ushilo. Maybe she prize was engagement. It's not a wedding.
So yeah. So I had a thing of when he engaged me, we had a talk. After the engagement, what's okay, fine. I want to marry you, dude, but I need to see if you're serious about the marriage.
Okay.
I want to know if you also want to be in this marriage with me. So I can't continue with everything else, like in terms of lobola, in terms of your members or whatever before the wedding, until you put a ring on it back, and then I know what's okay, now you're ready.
Okay.
So for me now, I felt like I felt like I got engaged at a very early stage of our relationship. So and I was not ready. I said yes out of excitement because it's like it's the first time also like everyone is happy here because I'm a paka you know. I can't just say no like but I just ngamfunda as time goes by, time went by, ngamfunda I man, now I'm ready to actually marry this guy, you know. So yes, I'm getting engaged. Hence I bought a ring. I'm getting engaged on season 2.
So, but you were very skeptical when you're buying that ring.
Yeah, I'm shut again in Zango, let's be honest. Like you can say you're ready, but like
until you confronted by the situation. I've been engaged before.
Yeah, because
I nearly shit my pants that day. It's not a nice feeling to think about the future. Like future seems like a long time.
Yes, it seems
but
like
if
a long time.
Something goes wrong, you just we'll overthink something, but it's a beautiful thing.
And also the fact that like what we've seen right now, people just change from umjolo when they they move from umjolo to umshado,
Mshado,
they literally change. Bayikhipha umjolo emshadweni.
There's no
Of which
fun
that's what
times,
makes
nothing.
umshado. Actually, umjolo yenza kube khona umshado, you know.
Umshado is just an entity,
Exactly.
Just zero home affairs.
Yes.
But you should still.
So you're just
remain
scared
the
of those
same,
things of what if I'm gonna lose the authentic relationship that we have with this person if we try and move to umshado, because now people have this perspective yomshado abanayo engqondweni zabo,
yeah.
you know. But also taking step by step, we're gonna get there.
Yeah, definitely, Vets. And I wish you nothing but the best.
This is the podcast about nothing with your host, Leo Black, the unfiltered voice.